Hello and welcome back to A Course in Miracles, Workbook Lesson 46. Today's lesson is God is the love in which I forgive. After this, they're telling us that forgiveness is our salvation because condemnation comes from the illusion. Forgiveness is a cure to the illusion. Because God is the truth beyond the illusion. God does not condemn, but it is through God that we are able to forgive and find our salvation. For the practice periods, we are to do at least 3 full 5-minute practice periods where we are to close our eyes and say the statement, God is the love in which I forgive. Then spend a minute or two thinking of people that we have not fully forgiven yet. Even if we have partially forgiven them, we are to include them, because if we have not forgiven them fully, then we have not forgiven them and thus escaped the illusion of that experience. When we have a name, we are going to apply it directly. So God is the love in which I forgive you, and the name, and we are directing it towards them specifically. Then once you have gotten through that list or spent the 2 full minutes doing it, if you have a lot, then you are going to direct that inward instead. God is the love in which I forgive myself. Then for the rest of the time, we are to think of related statements to today's idea. And we can word it differently, but we need to keep that central focus in the thoughts. So some examples might be, God is the love with which I love myself. God is the love in which I am blessed. Or, I cannot be guilty because I am a son of God. I have already been forgiven. No fear is possible in a mind beloved of God. And there is no need to attack because love has forgiven me. Then, after that, we are to repeat the original phrase again. God is the love in which I forgive. And for our short practice periods, we are to do these as often as we can, to just say the original phrase or any alternative phrase that we have come up with. It doesn't matter which one that we use, but to repeat that to ourselves throughout the day and to apply this lesson to any negative thoughts that we have about anyone throughout the day, and that we make sure that we address this to that person. So if you go out and your mailman stuck your letter in at a weird angle in your mailbox and it bent, and this causes you to have negative emotions come up, say, God is the love in which I forgive you, to the mailman.